Celebrating a big birthday together on the show today. 30 years of the CN Center. Imagine that cake. Hopefully it's not 30 years old. Can you imagine 30 years? How stale would that be? No, but they got great celebrations planned for all weekend long, including tonight. There's a country night at the CN Center. Tomorrow, they got Trooper and, of course, local band, the Chevys. You can decide who's opening for who. We're going to have the Chevys on the show today. And then Sunday, big public celebration as well. We're going to talk about all of that, some history, and more on CKPG Today.
The Prince George Multiplex officially opened on September 28, 1995 by City of Prince George's Mayor John Backhouse at the time. It's crazy to think it's been 30 years, Glenn, this facility celebrating a big birthday.
Yeah, it sure is.
Do you have a big cake laid out for this or what?
Big cake? Well, we're going to have a very beautiful cake, kind of a special commemorative cake, and then we're going to have over 1,000 cupcakes to pass out as well on Sunday.
Does that go along for the 1,000? There's probably a lot of things that have happened over the years, well over 1,000 events.
Oh yeah, easily. Easily, yeah.
We're going to take a look back down memory lane today with Mr. Mickelson, who has worked here, I just learned, almost since here.
Almost, no, not quite, 2001.
Yeah, pretty cool. So we'll take a look around the concourse today, which you can enjoy as well, but some of the backstories, some of the stories of, I don't know, unique personalities maybe over the years. Sound good?
Sounds very good.
Kicking things off here in the concourse, you see this when you walk in, Sir Elton John. Glenn, do you think he's the most famous of all?
Probably, right?
Yeah.
He was the biggest performer, biggest artist that we've ever had here.
Do you remember when you got the email saying he was coming here?
Phone
call?
What I do remember is I recall getting asked how long our runway is.
Oh.
So before we even had the potential of hosting him in our venue, they had to make sure that our city as a whole, community, could host Elton's private jet and all the other entourage that came with him. So,
Oh, wow.
So we actually, the city of Prince George as a community, had the infrastructure necessary to host Elton. And so that was one of the first questions I was asked, even before I knew who they were asking about. So that, once we got that, and then, I probably remember more than the date that they said he was coming for sure was the date we announced it. Because it was just, people just could not believe it, right? It was just unbelievable. Elton John and Prince George? Well, it's got to be it wasn't quite April Fool's.
No,
but
I was going to say, if my mother told me, or my grandmother phoned me and told me this today, I think they saw some random news on Facebook and it wasn't true.
Mm-hmm.
That's how cool that is.
Yeah.
It was here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep walking down memory lane here. Do you have a particular, like when you're looking up here, or does it just feel special to look at all of them when you're looking up at the wall, the acts?
It's just, there's all kinds of memories and experiences that people had. I mean, I had a lot of the shows, I don't necessarily really see very much of them because I'm in the office settling the shows or dealing with issues. So when the people think that I get to see all these shows, I actually don't see very much of them typically. I'm just dealing with stuff going on behind the stage.
You're just holding their hand. You held Alice Cooper's hand?
I did not, but I saw him go out of the dressing room.
That's cool.
And there were some people in town who got to go golfing with Alice because he's obviously he's known for being a really keen golfer. Johnny Reed has been here quite a number of times, and we've really seen the level of people coming out to see him keep growing and growing and growing.
Do you have a favorite that's come through?
Well, there's just right there, Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
Her show was one of the largest, actually, concerts we had here. The number of trucks she had was at least 13 trucks. The interesting thing about her show is that most of the time they use our stage here, but she brought her own stage.
Oh, wow.
And if people who remember that, she kind of disappeared. So she actually went under the stage, popped back up, and then during the show, the stage actually separated. And she was lifted up into the sky, and her and a couple of musicians floated over the audience. Yeah. That's a question that we are asked sometimes, is how much weight can our building hold? Because some of these shows are very heavy just to put up in there. For example, the Cirque du Soleil shows are like that. We've had to get those looked at by engineers over the years just to make sure that the structure can support that weight. And to the credit of the engineers and the designers 30 years ago, they took that into account. And so for the size of this venue, it's
very good.
robust.
I was going to say, 30 years later, it's still doing pretty well.
Yep.
Now, one of my other favorite parts about the CN Centre is the art on the concourse, whether it's the Cougars Championship Trophy Wall or stuff like this, the Canada 150, local art. There's lots of it. Like, this has not been easily done. I feel like this is mounted over the years as well. All the things you see on the concourse today.
Yeah, this is a real shout out to the Prince George Potters Guild. So they did this as 2017 Canada's 150th birthday celebrations, and as part of their, commitment and support of our community, they helped put this together. And I'm sure people who walk around the concourse today, they have relatives or they themselves are contributors to all the tiles here that create the mosaic here.
World Women's Curling Championship.
Yeah, the World Women's Curling Championships. That's one of our most significant sporting events ever held here because, of course, in 2020, we were completely prepared to host the 2020 World Curling Championship. And that was on the week that society shut down for COVID.
Yeah, the world told us no.
Yep. So, we were all ready to go. Basically, all the teams were here in Prince George. And that was, we're getting ready for the things to start on the Friday. And on the Wednesday night, the NBA shut down. And then Thursday, we were having deliberations and meetings downstairs and offices here. And, it all came down.
But the best part of all, it came back in 2022.
Yeah, it came back.
Okay, one last thing, Glenn, before we let you go here. 30 years, we could talk for 30,000 hours about the CN Centre, but a shining light, you could say, that you still keep as a treasure. This is a very, very cool keepsake, Glenn, and I feel like one of those keystone events in Prince George history that involves the CN Centre.
It is. So this lamp was used at the opening ceremonies for the Canada Winter Games, and so each province or territory carried in a lamp, and because we're the CN Centre, they thought, well, this was an appropriate oil lamp that might have been used on trains, and so it was lit, and this is one of the souvenirs that we keep in our office as a keepsake of a very memorable evening that we had when the game opened up.
That's awesome. The 2015 Canada Winter Games, CN Centre being a big focal point of that, of course, the opening ceremonies, and there's going to be lots of activity just like that here over the days and weeks and months, honestly, to come. But the 30th birthday is this weekend here in Prince George, and I don't know, are you excited?
Yeah, it's super exciting.
I can't wait to see the size of the candle. I don't know what the regulations are, but anyways, come check it out. There's Trooper Saturday night.
Tonight we've got, we're going back 30 years and turning this place into the Cadillac Ranch, so a country bar. So we've got a mechanical bull and Fresh Horses, which is Canada's greatest Garth Brooks tribute act. So they're going to be here tonight. And then tomorrow night, Trooper Saturday. But tonight, Chris Goodwin Band is also with Fresh Horses.
Local favorite,
yep. And then tomorrow, Trooper with local favorites, the Chevys. And Trooper, in their decades-long history, have never played the CN Centre.
Really?
Yep.
They never have?
No.
They've played outside, never inside?
Yeah, never.
Crazy. We like breaking history. Even 30 years, CN Centre's been in existence. So come on and celebrate the public celebrations as well. Go Sunday, September 28th. And thank you for your time today, Glenn.
Thank you very much.
All aboard.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
Going to be a great weekend coming up here at the CN Centre. I guess it has been a great week already, the 30th anniversary week of the place, and we're so lucky to have members of the Chevys in studio today. We got Tim and Brad. Thanks so much for making the time.
Just love to be here.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit, are you guys older than the CN Centre? Well, I mean, not personally, but the Chevys.
The Chevys have not been around for 30 years.
Not quite.
No, but we've been around for we're trying to figure it out. 10 or 12 years anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now I hear Trooper is backing up you guys because you guys are the real headliner. On
Yeah, I don't know who started that rumor, but that's that's just not fair enough. No, we're happy to be with those guys. Kind of grew up with that band, and they're a great fun. They are Canada's party band, and we kind of feel the same way about us as we're a party band too. So I think Glenn Mickelson is a genius picking us. I think
a great pairing, you guys and Trooper together.
Absolutely,
it's a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about the Chevys for someone who hasn't seen you guys perform before. Now I know lots of people have. Mm-hmm. What would you say the style of the band is?
Well, we're definitely rockabilly, retro rock kind of stuff, and we try to do I should say rockabilly is that sort of greasy rock and roll, Chuck Berry and
Johnny B. Good.
And Buddy Holly and Elvis and those kinds of guys. So, but it's also Stray Cats and Robert Gordon and people like that too. So it hasn't really gone away, and we try to do the classics.
Yep.
Some classics. We try to do some more up-to-date rockabilly, and of course, we're doing a lot of originals as well.
I like it. And now, Brad, for you, playing at the CN, I know you played in lots of different areas of the town. Is playing in the CN Center with Trooper right up there on your all-time list?
Top of the list. I mean, anytime you can get to open for an iconic Canadian band like Trooper, what an exciting opportunity. So totally thrilled. And it's exciting to be part of that whole celebration. I know I got to play last weekend at the outdoor street hockey tournament they had too, and so it's been nice because it's not just a concert; it's a celebration that they've had to really highlight what they've brought to this community. So it's a real treat to be included in it and get to play with some of the best rockers Canada's had. So.
No kidding. Well, I was hearing, we were talking to Glenn Mickelson, as people here on the show today, Trooper has never played inside the CN Center, so you guys are part of history.
Whoa.
Wow.
We haven't either.
You guys That's awesome. So, have you guys talked with Trooper? Do you know who they are a little bit or no? Okay.
No, we'll probably check in a little bit, on the day of, hopefully.
I like that.
Yeah.
For the Chevys now, you're talking about a little bit of course, some covers and some original music. Where do you guys draw your inspirations from? Is it Cars, like the name of the band?
Well, no, I mean, rockabilly is about, I always say there's three things you can write when you write an original song of rockabilly. You can write about beer, babes, or cars. That's really,
okay, it's
that's
a template.
And that's what I love about it. There's just no pretense. It's just fun. There just isn't, it's just unapologetically fun music. And so inspiration is, a lot of inspiration is just listening to rockabilly, a lot of rockabilly artists over the years, and sort of getting into that mindset and so on, and of course personal experiences too. But really, it's really not designed to be that deep, really.
Okay, I like it. Now, if we were to quiz you about this, 30 years of the CN Center, do you have a favorite thing that you've seen there? I guess you could say yourself after the show, but or Brad if you like him that much.
We were just talking a little bit about it. I guess there's two things to. I would say the first one is that when Bryan Adams brought his acoustic, large ensemble acoustic thing to the CN Center, was unbelievable. And you were saying that last night's performance was really unbelievable too.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And of course, just for pure raw showmanship, you got to go with Alice Cooper. I actually saw him twice.
Twice? Wow, that good. You had to see him again.
Yeah, and I like his music. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan, but his show.
Unbelievable.
If you ever get a chance, I don't know if you have ever had a chance. But
I have never had a chance to see that guy, and I would love to because the makeup is unforgettable about him.
The show is just an amazing show.
And Brad, what about for you?
For me, I would say last night was definitely one of the highlights, seeing Bryan Adams again, but just bringing everything and just getting better and better and introducing more people to new music that he's putting out was really great too. And another highlight for me was seeing Elton John there. That was an incredible performance with his original band. It didn't get much better than that, to be able to just be 10 minutes down the road and get on, into the arena with Sir Elton.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think then you guys are going to step on the same stage that Elton stepped on. I think he brought part of his own. Like, go figure. But go through the same doors. So many people have walked through the doors there, and you guys are among those great ones who performed on the stage. So thanks for stopping by today.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, and for those wondering, you guys, all the music can be found wherever you listen to your music, Spotify, Apple Music, all that great stuff.
Yep.
And you got some shows in the region coming up as well?
Yeah, we've branched out. We've got Quennell's coming up, and
Well, this
Hermanos,
Friday we're going to be playing at Nellie's.
and Nellie's
Okay.
on for the day
Perfect.
before at Nellie's.
A
if
little
you wanna
warm-up?
check it out.
A little
Yeah.
warm-up.
And you can always follow all that on just going to the website, the chevysband.com. You don't need any spaces or capitals or anything like that. Really simple.
I like it. Favorite Chevy? Do you have one?
Well, boy, that's a good question. I don't know. Brad.
I don't know. I just thought of that.
For me, it'd probably be the 57
Okay.
Classic.
You can think about it.
Yeah,
You can tell everyone on stage
57
Saturday.
57 is one that we talk about as rockabilly. So yeah, got to go with that one.
There
Yeah.
you go. In case you missed anything today, folks, we'll link it on our website too, ckpgtoday.ca. Good luck on Saturday night, folks. Break a leg, as they say in show business, but don't actually. And
We'll see you there.
We'll see you there. Thanks.
Hey, Dini, won't you dance with me all night long? Hey, Dini, gonna dance till we know it's wrong. We can dance and sing and I'll hold you tight. We're gonna keep on rocking till we feel just right. I said, hey, Dini, won't you dance with me all night long? Hey, Dee there's a swinging place just up the road. Hey, Dee hey, hey, Dee got a wailing band that rocks, so I'm told. Rock, we can go right now, be there soon. We're gonna tell her mama ain't back till noon. I said no. Hey, Dee won't you dance with me all night long? I said, hey, Dee won't you dance with me all night long?
It's that time of the month once again. Time to have some coffee with me. Coffee with Caden. And the folks here at the Open Door Cafe have delivered once again. Well, delivered to us, and then we're going to deliver to someone else. But there's a lot here. You can see pumpkin lattes, and well, hey, you know where they're going? To a place that we know very well, and a place that is definitely going to enjoy these. Heart Dental, come along for the ride here. This is going to be a perfect delivery. We've reached a delivery point here in this edition of Coffee with Kitten, Heart Dental, and we got the doctor here, Jazz Bahal. Thank you so much for making the time.
Thank you for bringing us coffee.
Yeah, this is great. Now, Jamie, you're the one that nominated Heart Dental, so why did you think the team here deserved it?
Everybody here is just really hardworking. We all love the open door, so I just figured why not have a midweek pick-me-up.
I like it. Okay, any coffee in particular you got your mind set on here, like a pumpkin spice, or what are you looking at?
Ooh, yeah. Any of the fall specials, really.
Now, okay, as a dentist, I was going to ask, what's your trick to drinking coffee and having white, nice teeth?
That's a hard one. Don't drink too much.
Okay.
And I think if you're really keen on keeping white teeth, maybe give it a few minutes and brush after.
Okay, brush after. I like it. You got your mindset on any coffees in particular?
Literally any. I haven't had one this morning, so
Oh, okay. Well, this is a good day to come.
I'll take any.
And I hear it's somebody's birthday. Was it yours recently?
Yesterday, and then we've got another one. We've got Carly over there tomorrow, I believe.
Wow. Okay, so happy belated birthday to you and
Thank
the
you.
team as well.
Appreciate
Folks, Heart Dental, been in the community forever. And yeah, thank you for what you do. You know, keeping people nice smiles. We like to see it on TV, so thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
Enjoy Coffee with Caden, folks. Of course, if you're wondering how to nominate your team, you can find all the details on our website, ckpgtoday.ca. You could score you and your crew coffee next month here, courtesy of the Open Door Cafe. Enjoy, guys.
Awesome. Thank you.
Is your group or business interested in winning Coffee with Caden? Need a little pick-me-up? All you have to do is enter online at ckpgtoday.ca, and you could be our next recipients for Coffee with Caden. Cheers to great coffee from great people at the Open Door Cafe. Taking a look outside at our CKPG snapshot today, courtesy of James Duncan, who caught this shot at Tatchik Lake. This is near Sycus, south of Vanderhoof. And yeah, nice evening, I'm guessing. I think here's a nice reflection on the water anyways. And beautiful scenes along Tatchik Lake. It's I heard it's great fishing out there, actually. And James Duncan probably can tell us about that in a future email. But yes, beautiful scenes. We love the summer days. And well, there's not many of them left. So it's great to look at them while we still can. Thanks, James. And folks, if you have a snapshot, send it our way. snapshot@ckpg.com is our email. Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
Lots of history to talk about on the show today, right? We were talking about CN Center already, and now a visit by a band that's very well known that packed the Coliseum full of more people than I'm willing to believe were actually in there. I don't know how they did this, but Platinum Blonde. You remember them? They sang quite a few big name songs, Crying Over You, or It Doesn't Really Matter. And apparently it doesn't really matter how many people you put in the Coliseum in the day. We're going to take a look back at that today in local history.
Taking a look back to 1985, a big show at the Prince George Coliseum. Platinum Blonde was in town. Of course, you'll know them by their song Somebody Somewhere, among their other hits, but they sold 3,500 tickets for the concert. How many people fit in the Coliseum today? Fun fact, it's a lot less than 3,500, so you can imagine this was a big show. Place was packed, and Platinum Blonde was the popular band of the day. It's funny here, if you read, crowds started lining up outside the Coliseum several hours, but only one incident involved a female fan who collapsed from heat exhaustion inside was removed. So only one incident with 3,500 people.
I'm willing to bet somebody watching our show right now was probably at this concert, and I'm betting it probably was a good time as well. But those were the good days, the good old days, that's what they say. Anyways, thanks so much for watching today, folks, and go get out in the town, check out some local events. There's lots going on this weekend. So without further ado, that kicks off the weekend, I guess, the end of our show for you. Go home from work, have a nice weekend. We'll see you for more on Monday. Bye for now.